Okay, so this 30-minute fair value gap is right here. Now, if I want to trade lower, I want to see either an SMT with the gap or in the gap. So if I go to YM to that 30-minute gap, which is right here as well. Okay, I draw this gap out. We tap the gap on all assets, so that's not my importance. I drop down to one time frame lower, and I can see here there's a 2-stage. Okay, where this candle is closing bullish, the 430 candle, which is a 90-minute candle open. So open high low close for the 90 minutes right before we enter into Q4. You can see here, once we tapped into this gap, well, this 30-minute gap, you can see this candle closed bearish and this candle closed bullish. Now, there's one thing I talked about it. If you are trading continuations, you only need a 1-stage cracking correlation. But when you are trading in super deep discount of the range, I ideally want 2-stage. Okay, that is how I filter out. So you can see this tap in the fair value gap is in the discount of the range. So I do not want to trade 1-stage continuations. 1-stage continuations above 50% of the range is totally valid if they all V-shape. Okay, they need to all V-shape first of all. So if I were to look here, this 430 candle, do they all V-shape? Well, yes, they do, right? If you see here, well, this one doesn't CISD. So look how many candles it takes to CISD this one candle, right? Over 10. So there is no V-shape. So even if you were to think you want a 1-stage of a continuation in discount, you really need to have all assets V-shape pretty quickly for it to be valid. Okay, so we didn't get that. So what I need to wait for is a 2-stage. Okay, so I have my initial 1-stage, which is this candle being a PSP, a bearish close and a bullish close. And then the next candle here takes out the PSP high. So here, this candle does not take it out high. Okay, SMT top. This candle is not taken out. So when I see this, you wait for it to, CISD. You can see it CISDs relatively quickly in 2 candles. And then you can short. Now, again, if you were to short this and you are targeting this Monday low, this RR is, even if you put the SMT high, it's below a 1 to 2. It's around the 1 to 2. So what you can do is leave the stop loss up here, but just adjust your TP for it to hit 2R. Again, if your trade is not hitting 2R, the trade is not worth taking. And you can see we take it out and reverse because price has nowhere else to go to after this low for today. You need to understand how to read daily candles. There is nothing more for price to tag into for today. Where is the next closest key level? It's the one that we marked all the way down here. There is nothing in close proximity from this Monday low to Thursday's low. There is nothing in between for you to target. So once that price takes out, you expect a new phase of price. And now that's what is happening. It is reversing, retracing, and we have a new 4-hour gap. So guess what? We get confirmation that 4-hour gap. You best believe I'm going to continue shorting. Okay.